This time around, we are going to be talking about transfer. The transfer window is open now, and a whole lot will be happening. Remember, Chelsea said that they are going to finalize their signing, their selling, and loaning of player in the space of 1 month. 1 month on the pass. So. 1 month on the pass. You never know whether they go sell Sterling or they go loan out.
God, I beg God. Even though they want to turn agents to sell Sterling, I go to.
But was Sterling really bad before going to Arsenal?
It was bad.
It wasn't too
bad.
bad.
It wasn't too bad. For me, he was bad. Let's call it speed a speed.
Okay, out of 100%, how many will you give him?
bad?
Me, I'll give him. Okay, how many percent bad?
Was Sterling that bad?
I'll give him 65. Let me just say from the range of 60 to 65. Sterling was.
It's not too far. I'll just say 50. The only issue why I would have accepted Chelsea to sell him was because number one, Maresca did not want him. So it's obvious. Player where you don't want. Don't worry. Let's just try and get it because his wage alone can pay 2 persons' wage.
Yeah.
Every week. So Maresca did not want him. And already he's declining as a star player.
Yeah.
When a player that you expect like to the
So
things
much from.
so much and he's not giving you that thing. Even if he's giving you the little, you will not want to accept it because you know what this player supposed to give you before.
I tell you, bro.
You understand? So that's just the only reason. Not like I would say Sterling was too bad. And I don't know why Arsenal did not give him much chance to play this previous season.
He said he will prove us wrong.
Now Arsenal the first
The day I
come and
see
go
Man
talk that
City
thing.
suck all the oil. Suck all the
You
oil.
don't
You
call Liverpool.
carry pipe. People say now, you just there for the head side. Carry give us. And when he was coming, we were so happy. Oh, Sterling.
my
Sterling.
God.
Sterling.
Oh, no will not be happy that their club signed Sterling.
The guy just came on.
Well, the latest right now when it comes to transfer is that Chelsea are still putting their eye on Joao Pedro of Brighton. They say that Chelsea and Newcastle are seriously in touch to get this player. Which of this club will sign this player? Do we really need Joao Pedro?
If you're going to sell Jackson, yes. If you're going to sell Jackson, I would even say we need a striker. I will not just put out Joao Pedro as the preferred option.
Oh, no, it's the trend right now.
You understand?
Do we really need Joao Pedro?
Oh, Pedro. Despite the fact that anything we get from Brighton, it favors us.
Pedro is good.
He's good. He's
Pedro is
good. But it's not yet balanced for me.
See, honestly, for just like I said, if we get rid of one of our strikers, which obviously to be Jackson, I think Pedro is not a bad option. Most people have not watched him. That's why they are very quick to criticize or judge him. Joao Pedro has that aggressiveness. He also has the flair. Yes, he can play as a second striker. He's that kind of player that when the game is very tough, you can just bring him to come and to cause problem for the defense for you. You understand? And if you are come on, man.
Alvarez nature.
He's a good finisher. His penalty record is, I think it should be like, if not 98% accuracy in his penalty record. Scoring of penalties, actually.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, he's a threat. He's a constant threat. He has that aggressiveness and flair. So for me, it's not a bad idea for him to be a second striker. If Nicolas Jackson, you're going to tell him bye-bye.
That's a strong one. That gift man do that.
I beg Jackson, you don't want to try. But Jackson is not really bad. All what I was expecting for Jackson was improve, bro. We know where we are complaining about. Guy, work on that aspect. Bring in Pedro. If they choose to bring Pedro and they are willing to sell Jackson, for me, say yes. I'll say yes. Big yes. Do it. Do it because aside from Pedro's policy, I just feel that any way they buy from Brighton, they really favor us. Looking at the likes of Caicedo and Cucurella, guy, those two guys has been our engine in that club.
But they be first give us problem.
But better when they give us that small problem. May give us that small problem for the start.
Give us small problem.
You give us small now.
Big
Yeah, sure.
People want sell and people
But at least Caicedo own be no. Joao Pedro own African like Caicedo own. You know too much. But I feel, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not against
Joao
that.
Pedro is not a bad player.
Yeah.
Just like you said, if Joao Pedro will come, then we'd have to get rid of Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
I know so many people will not dance to the tune of getting rid of Jackson.
I can't believe I'm
because-
saying this.
Eh?
I can't believe I'm agreeing that she said Jackson. But I argue with this man.
For the first time, we are
Look at
arguing
it.
with one another.
We go so correct again.
No.
It's not a bad option, Sha. It's not a bad one. Not a bad one. The fans' choice: Victor Osimhen, Mikel Obi. Is there anything wrong with that statement? He said that Liam Delap is good, but that is not the fans' choice. That the fans' choice is Victor Osimhen. Though me, I did not really fancy that statement though.
Well, but to me, the fans' choice is the person who is performing or who will perform well for us.
Yeah.
Let's not limit it to a name. Victor Osimhen. And the reason why I feel like
he included Victor.
that's a problem to me because it now looks as though it's just Osimhen who will be the. What if tomorrow, which player, like let's say Bayern decides to sell Harry Kane, and then you are given an option of picking Harry Kane and Osimhen, or Barca decides to sell Lewandowski, and you have Lewandowski, Harry Kane, and Osimhen, and they bring these options to Chelsea and say we should choose one of these three players. You see that the fan base will be so divided
So much.
because you will not know who to choose. So let's not just put it like Osimhen, like as though is the only person.
The fans like him, no doubt.
Yes, we understand. We understand where Mikel is trying to go, but at this point, we've contemplated on Osimhen a lot of times.
Exactly, and it's
And
not working. The club is not even
it's
looking
not
towards that
working.
direction.
For me, I don't even see a reason of why he will reject the Saudi Arabia deal. Because if it's money that is holding you, you go and accept the money that they're offering you. Why would
I
then
don't
reject
know,
it?
But let me be sarcastic here in this Osimhen talk now. Be like Osimhen want punish Napoli.
Hey, you good like that.
Or
Now. Then they
free
no punish
transfer.
him. Then punish him soon.
The
now.
punishment, yes, no, they don't. They don't.
Me ain't go as free
They
agent.
are-
Maybe
they-
say
we
go
are
chop one
ungrateful.
naira.
You are very ungrateful.
Very, very,
They
very,
are
very,
ungrateful.
very,
The
very
The way they
ungrateful.
treated that young man
Very,
was,
very.
was very bad.
You know what I mean? See, I could just tell you, say, now Osimhen ain't be the key man. We help them to carry that.
Yeah, exactly.
That-
Not
that-
now.
Exactly.
and you look at the way you're almost treating the player. Even Kvaratskhelia herself.
When they came
Those
to
two players
Kvaratskhelia,
were the
they did not even stress for Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
The way they let him go, and he was the one that even decided to go, Kvaratskhelia. So why is it that when he came to Osimhen, you started treating him
Started dancing.
Dancing
like doing like no. That was very, very wrong from
Then the
Napoli.
coach come say no, come one time. Like
Coach not wanting him is a different
It's a
thing.
different
Like
thing.
the way he handle that particular situation would have been different. But Napoli themselves, they were pushing the guy out. I don't want to use the word racism because that's just the way most people or I would see it. But let me not go there. Let me not just go there.
And this thing you just said now, I think this raises him something. It brings me to a point about Mikel and Osimhen. Now, when I was reviewing through the social media to see what people are really saying about Mikel and this Osimhen talk, somebody made mention of, I think we Nigerians that are really hitting hard on Mikel Obi, we are not understanding what he's trying to do. And I feel that's correct. He's trying to like push his brother. Say, go, make una see him. But I don't know the mindset that people might be following, but I feel that is what Mikel is trying to do, like push his brother. Now my brother, all of us will be one Nigerian.
Yeah.
But it might not be too right because he's overemphasizing. From that word, yes, Delap is good, but the
fans want
fans
Osimhen.
want
Like
Osimhen. It's not as if you are trying to say something like the fans don't want this Delap. Now we just buy him. Now we just carry and come. We want
Naturally, the fans don't really want
Delap, yeah. But if Delap can't they good for us? We go see use them. It's not our fault that it's not the fans' fault that Osimhen is not here. It's the board and the way structure.
Chelsea is not really to change it.
And
for
they're not-
anybody.
Those boys, it better make them go Rivers Place, go collect player. We they collect 50,000.
so that Rivers plate. I don't call him by.
All right. Pushing forward. Talking about transfer, that this Mikel talk, I just said, let me just bring in
Yeah.
so that I hear
Yeah.
your thoughts. Talking about transfer, how do you? We have talked about Morgan Rogers, but I feel Chelsea will attempt that deal if Aston Villa should give it that free hand. Because I heard something somewhere, I don't know how clarified the information is,
Mm.
that Aston Villa will make an attempt for Nicholas Jackson.
Mm.
God.
Why are we stressing ourselves now? Sharp, just
Just do the swap.
do swap. And if we are swapping, we're not giving Villa a dime. Oh.
No, how will we give them?
Maybe we not be
how?
like say with the downgrade Jackson like that.
I tell you.
But for me,
I don't know how clarified that
it's just a rumor, but let's talk about it anyways. If you're talking about players that are going to come to Chelsea, let's also be talking about how they will fit in. Because you also have to sell players.
Mm.
You understand?
If Roger come, that
Mm.
means the fate of Andre Santos.
Exactly. That is where I'm just headed to. Because Chelsea will not want to sell Enzo Fernandez. Obviously, they will not sell Fernandez. So one of these players will become the scapegoat. Even when the player has not been given enough chance to prove himself. I'm telling you today, if Chelsea buys Morgan Rogers, Andre Santos will be the one to leave.
And I will not be in support of that.
Yes.
I will not be in support of
So
that.
I don't
We'll
know.
watch him for
He's not.
Russia.
Morgan Rogers is a very, very lovable option for me. I love the player, and we spoke about having a ball carrier, somebody who's going to drag defenders. We have that kind of player in Kudus. We have that kind of player in Morgan Rogers, Gibbs White, and the likes of them, Bruno. So it's not a bad one if you get another ball carrier, but it's going to affect this current set of midfielders that we have. And that's why I want, if Santos can add creativity
To his game.
and also, a little bit of flair. He's a Brazilian, and so I'm expecting him to have that flair.
Yeah.
We'll watch him. We'll watch him
Hey.
against what they call it?
Flamingo.
Flamingo. on the
If he
20th.
adds that, I think you are good.
All right, I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, drop your thoughts at the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel. My name is Peters.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto.